For our youngest kids, I would say 7 and under, we really want to shield and protect them from this information if we can. They're young enough that they're mostly with us and they're mostly in a child-centric kind of environment, so we can be pretty good about that. There isn't this like, I must educate my children about what's going on in the world. No, what we need to do is to make sure that our children have a perception of psychological safety. And so in this case, no news is good news. When they're older, we can go back and talk about what happened in history. But I think for our youngest kids, it would be fine just to say, turn off the news, turn off the radio, turn off the visuals, and let them have their peace of mind and their innocence. I'd like to encourage every parent to stay as interested as their teen would like to be interested. This is a big moment for some of them, and I think it's important to just stay at their interest level, and for every family to do something that is a form of social activism. But just so you know, that can be as small as putting a peace sign in your window. That can be making a donation to one of the approved organizations. But to sit and worry isn't helpful. To do something, even if it's a small thing, saying a prayer, anything that is actionable is going to be helpful. So as soon as our kids start getting a little bit older, we have to recognize that we no longer control what they have access to. And so most kids are going to be on some kind of a device. That's just modern life. I mean, it just is. And so it's going to come up somehow. It's going to come up in TikTok. It's going to come up in Instagram. It's going to come up in their feeds. And they're going to bump into this stuff. And some of them will be fascinated. Some will be confused. A child is going to be way more reactive to something that has visual inputs and audio input.